Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa New World Order, where we're meeting so many lovely and pleasant people.
Oh, they were just barrel of laughs. They're gonna be fun together. I personally think they all want to murder each other already.
Yeah, I kind of dig that.
I do too. These are not gonna be a bunch of people that want to be friends.
You'll hear no complaints from me.
Ooh, hello.
Distance between the points, approximately 33.7 meters, give or take a tenth of a meter. Estimate time of travel, assuming a running start. Please be normal, please be normal. Hello? A person stood in front of us, earphones plugged in and mumbling under his breath. However, travel in that road is in a perfect line.
Who's you?
No.
Uh-huh.
I notice you are still in possession of your phone. Have you tried calling for help? I wanted to ask earlier, but you disappeared before I had the chance.
He's not listening to you.
I wonder if he heard you. The music's playing so loudly that even I can hear it. Already tried. Signal's dead.
How disappointing.
What a Herculean shame.
What a barrel of hippos.
Not really. Create a hippos.
That's what it is.
I still have my music. That's all I need for my calculations. I don't think that's how it works.
I don't know.
A person of simple delights, I see. I didn't come here to take value judgments from unqualified personnel. Just me, I'm not hearing the sound effects.
Try that.
Yeah, alright. None of us came here of our own volition. Assuming you were also abducted? I was. So that means we're going to have to work together. Share information, discuss things as a group.
Only makes sense.
There you go.
Okay. This manner of contribution should be encouraged if we want to survive. My.
Pleasant surprise.
Was that what the teacher... Was that the teacher side of you starting to pull through?
Thinking.
He's still not opening up. I know. Are those some anime soundtracks I hear?
Yeah, what is it?
They might be.
So what?
So what if they
Oh
are?
my god, it's Byakuya.
Just making an observation. I'm not trying to be judgmental. So far, so good. Good to hear. How does he hear?
So I'm trying to figure out.
Efficient outcome.
His hair is like silver white with the red. So is he going red or is he going silver?
He was a redhead and got the red scared out of him.
Oh, interesting.
True story.
Because you know this question mark guy so well.
Yes.
What's his name?
Question mark.
It's not.
It is too.
If you knew
Oh, wait,
him,
wait.
only his friends know his name.
He is the... We haven't picked what we think he is.
I'm gonna say something military based on his dress.
Yeah, I was gonna say like ultimate military officer or something.
Petty officer? If it's U.S.
Sure.
terms.
That's my guess. Also, his name is question mark, and
His name
when
is Steve.
when his name turns out to be question mark, you're just gonna be embarrassed. Do you have anything important to say, or can I go back to enjoying the piece? The piece? That volume? I don't think this would qualify as important, but I was wondering if we could introduce ourselves. Sounds inefficient. I'm out. Excuse me? Introducing each other, it's a waste of energy. For all we know, the kidnappers could have brought us here to this place in order to slowly starve us to death. We're both going to need all the energy that we can get if that's the case.
And he's gonna make sure that whatever person he eats, he didn't name so he can eat it.
It's true. It's a good point. You can't name the things that you eat or you won't want to eat them.
That's true. True story.
That is actually a true story.
It's about a turkey. I even forget what the turkey's name was.
Wow.
What was it?
I don't know. It was your turkey.
You were there for this too.
Fair point, but his approach still seems rather unhelpful. Besides, at times like this, how can I be sure that you are really who you say you are? You're a complete stranger. You could even be one of the kidnappers. Same goes for you, Sigmund. I see you've been listening. Why wouldn't I be? Well, trust is too loosely given nowadays. Just look what happened to the ultimate nomad.
What is he doing?
His problem was that he was too trusting of others.
What is he, like, polishing?
I can't tell. Not a care in the world, and the results spoke for themselves. But he lived.
What do you want?
Does this start? Do you have a joke or did I mishear? No, why would I joke about something like that? He survived the killing game. It can't be. Every chronophile element was pointing towards his imminent death. I presume you didn't watch it as it was being aired. No, I did not. I just knew him. There are some whose dispositions leave them exceptionally vulnerable in life or death situations. He was one such person. Understandable, you thought he was doomed to die and that's why you didn't watch. Tell me this. If you had the choice to watch your best friend get brutally murdered and be powerless to stop it, would you take it? He raises a good point. I could have done the same. But I don't regret watching. I saw that he wasn't helpless. His death had a purpose, which every viewer could see. I'm honestly quite surprised. If you didn't know that the Nomad is alive, wouldn't that mean that he hasn't been in contact with you since he left? It's complicated.
You have a complicated... Is you alive or you dead?
He was always on... Well, he is the ultimate Nomad. I guess he would always be on the move.
No cell phones in the Nomads.
Yeah, you know, he's probably roaming. He was always on the move and we would regularly drop out of contact while growing up. But our friendship is true. I'm sure he will reach out to me eventually, when the time is right. Moreover, the World Empire has been busy overseeing the handover of power from the old ruling families. I cannot imagine he would have much free time.
Calculating the most efficient outcome.
Oh, we get an intro finally.
You said you wanted an introduction, yes? Will that get you off my back? Sure. Upon hearing my response, he immediately stuck out a hand for me to shake.
Magnus is the name. Efficiency is the game. I'm known as the Ultimate Navigator.
Oh, Ultimate Navigator.
I'm the military.
I'm Blaze, also known as the Ultimate Teacher. So you're a navigator, like the sort of person directing a ship or a plane. Among other things, yes. Known far and wide for my ability to calculate the most efficient route to take between two given points while accounting for all known obstacles. By all measurements, I'm a great guide, however. He lowered his voice.
Data. Insufficient.
I can't give your life a sense of direction. So I would appreciate if you didn't bother me with your insecurities.
So
That
what?
sounded very rehearsed.
Oh, it's a telescope. I finally get it now.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I can see the end. Like going into the text box.
Yep. Sorry, I had to figure this out. It was
No, I'm glad you did. I see it now.
I would have saw that. I would have figured out what he was. Stupid text box.
Bad text box. Don't do that again. Well, I'll try not to. Good. Is there anything else, or will that be all?
Ooh. No, these aren't even that fun.
Nah, thoughts on everyone. That seems like something that would get on his nerves.
Okay.
What do you think of everyone else? To sum it up in one word, tiresome.
Agreed.
You're a second.
So basically he's gonna get killed first, because everyone annoys him. Or he's gonna be the first one to kill.
I like that better. He's gonna whack somebody with his telescope. Whack, whack, whack.
Please let that be the murder weapon.
Bludgeoning.
You know something's wrong when the teacher wearing a sweater and a tie in the middle of summer.
I make a recommendation already of who it should be.
Who are you crap, I can't think of his name. The esports kid?
Yes. Is it named Zeke?
Zeke, yeah, that was it. Appears to be one of the more sane people here. Not exactly the most difficult inference from available data. I'll have you know I'm quite fond of this sweater. It was a present. The whole class chipped in and commissioned the ultimate seamstress to make this for me.
Aww.
Oh. I may have overstepped my bounds. Sorry. I didn't expect you to be the apologizing type.
What do you want?
What the heck is that supposed to mean? No matter. He started stomping away. If you ever want to know the most efficient route for traveling somewhere, you let me know, will you?
Can you tell me how to get to that stage?
Yes. Why don't you spend a little time calculating that and get back to me? No rush.
I wanted it to the nearest millimeter.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'd love it if you didn't waste my time. He's a tough nut to crack, all right. Tough but sincere. Just don't go saying it to his face.
What's going on?
Is something the matter, Sigmund? I think that one of us would refuse to partake in this spectacle of viewership. It is as he said, not everyone could have watched that killing game with a sense of detachment. To see the leaders of the world empire reduced in such a way. And yet I'm left wanting. Why did I watch with such keen fascination? Perhaps I had long since disassociated the man that was from the man that once had been. The man that was? The ultimate psychiatrist, the man that I knew. He died long before the killing game ever began. Even if the version of him in that killing game evoked a sense of familiarity, it was but a ghostly apparition. Perhaps the ultimate puzzler was the only person whose actions could be lauded for staying out of that sordid affair.
Oh boy.
Hello, you look happy.
She looks pissed.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That is a come on in, guys. We're all part of the team.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
A shovel is a shovel, a spade is a spade.
How meaningless.
And an idiot is an idiot.
Is that your motto?
Yes. What's it to you?
I guess it doesn't matter. What's up with this girl? Ultimate...
Astrologer. She has a moon on her belt.
Ooh. Have we had like an ultimate astronomer?
It's either astronomer or it's gonna be...
Wait, also...
What's the thing with the... I was right?
Astrology?
Astrologer? Yeah.
Maybe. Because I'm also looking like at the band around her head.
Ultimate pissy expression.
There we go. I see, you're the same as ever.
Typical. Being an idiot is bad enough, but trying to hide it is unforgivable.
Are you talking to me?
Are you an idiot?
I'd like to think not.
And then there's the people whose behinds are useful only for warming the top of a fence. Fence sitters. I hate fence sitters.
Why not just say that to begin with? I'm going to take a wild guess and say you were acquainted with the ultimate shooter.
Ooh.
Oh, so that...
Is she a marksman of some sort?
Maybe.
You're just begging to get shot, aren't you?
Alright, I guess so. Ultimate archer.
Gatling gunger.
So, am I right? Seriously, is it even possible for a single person to radiate so much negative
What
energy?
a joke.
You have no business talking about him. For people like you, I feel nothing but contempt.
Oh, well, thank you. Is there anything she doesn't hate?
How meaningless.
I take it you'd like me to introduce myself? Word around the school is that there's a kid in a sweater who's trying to get to know everyone and won't take no for an answer.
Oof.
Along with crazy Socrates over there.
Crazy Socrates. So I went from being old to just a kid. Let me guess, you hate kids too.
Actually, no. I love kids.
Well, color me surprised.
But knowing what they'll become, just too much.
So she doesn't hate me. She just called me a kid after all.
Idiot.
But I hate people who make idiotic assumptions, so now I don't know what to think about you.
Let's just get this out of the way. I'm Mona, but if you're like everyone else, I'll be the ultimate weapons master to you.
Ooh, ultimate weapons master.
That's pretty cool.
Well, not very impressive, is it?
Are you kidding? That's
I think
awesome.
so. So, what kind of weapons can you use?
All of them. She's the ultimate weapons master.
So, what are you going to kill somebody with next?
Okay.
Bludgeoning? Sword? Pellet? Rock?
So Magnus and her, we'll just stick them in a room. One of them will kill the other.
Or they're going to gang up against us. Ooh.
Ooh, boy. Wait, on second thought, I'd like to rethink this alliance. I think I've heard of you. You're well known in psychology circles. That's not good.
Yeah, hard nut to crack.
How enlightening.
Even today, I continue to marvel at the complexities of the human mind. Say again.
You might as well hear it from me before that idiot starts embellishing it. I have two separate personalities. One for the day and one for the night.
Oh, that's why the moon. And the two personalities just so happen to complement each other to near perfection.
The possibilities are endless.
effectively granting her the combined talents of 2 people.
So what?
I thought I warned you not to embellish it.
I received no such explicit warning, I'm afraid. Besides, as candidates, it is essential that we reach a mutual understanding.
I'm going to punch you in the face. How does that look?
Sigmund, it was nice knowing you. He's really playing with fire.
What a joke.
The me you see now is an expert with weaponry. I can master practically any weapon just by looking at it.
A brilliant contribution.
That's very impressive. Don't tell me she also hates receiving
How
praise.
meaningless.
But that's just the current me.
Uh-huh.
The one that comes out at night, dabbles in inventing.
So she's Mew plus Maki.
Her intolerance for idiocy is also higher.
Oh, okay. So, alright. So she's the one we want to talk to. Gotta get on her good side.
Much higher. Whatever reason she may have for that escapes me.
And what of your relationship to the ultimate shooter?
The ultimate shooter? Hold on. You mean you're not going to keep badgering me about my condition?
No. Why would I do that? That was what I was thinking.
Right then.
This was an exception.
The ultimate shooter? He was no idiot. We had something of a rivalry going. By day, we were on the range competing marksman to markswoman. And by night, I'd be supplying him with new equipment so that he could remain the worthy rival that he was. I was never able to beat him in a straight rifle shooting competition. And he never wronged me, not even once. Such a person is 1 in a billion. Why the anger?
Why the anger? I mean, there must be some reason for all that resentment. I can't believe I'm even broaching this topic.
Do you want to die? Look around you. What do you see?
Hopefully not the color of my own blood passing in front of my eyes right now. Gymnasium? Dot, 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 dot.
Then that's your answer.
What? How incredible. And of course he gets it. Well, he's our ultimate to English translator. I think I'll leave you to it. Sigmund, let's go.
Come on, Patsy.
Sorry to take up your time. Feeling the weight of impending doom on your shoulders, you decide to power walk yourselves to safety. Mona seems a bit reserved.
Mona seems like she's gonna punch you in the face.
Pretty much. Such a fascinating psychological anomaly.
What would Freud say?
To think that her condition would actually serve to accentuate her talents. Yeah, seriously. Clack.
Ooh, what's clack?
Clack.
Clack.
Clack. Healy Blaze, again.
Oh, did he run into someone?
How are we this clumsy? Are we secretly the ultimate klutz?
Maybe we have an alternate personality.
The ultimate klutz. Hi, sorry about that. No need to be alarmed. This is what I wanted. I'm assuming, boy. After observing your movement patterns, I positioned myself so that we would make physical contact, thus initiating conversation. It appears my estimations were accurate. That voice, it's...
Oh,
Oh, nope.
it's a chick. It kind of looks like a robot.
It's the ultimate cyborg, because we already had an ultimate robot.
Doesn't she look like a little cyborgy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ultimate cyborg.
Okay.
Slowly begin to take in the features of the strange figure standing before you.
A
Your...
robot? That is an accurate description. I am model M11, primary designation Y, sub-designation U. But please call me Miyu. I hope we can learn to get along.
At least she's pleasant. Ooh, we don't know what her ultimate is.
Miyu, the ultimate question.
Purple Queen.
Ultimate purple. Wow. I had precisely the same reaction myself. What a marvel of engineering.
Possibilities are endless.
To think that robots truly do walk among us. I've always wanted to meet a robot. Oh, I've always wanted to meet a robot, and you're so adorable. Wow, we are singing ourselves.
This strange sensation. You are too kind.
Dare I ask if you're male or female? Please. Hey, don't go getting the wrong idea.
Though I am modeled to have a feminine appearance, I do not identify with either sex. You may call me he or she.
If you would allow me to interject.
However, please do not call me it.
So robots really are sensitive about that.
There is also no need to spare my feelings by pretending I'm not a robot.
Alright, that'll take some getting used to.
Glad of this outcome.
I have already made peace with that fact.
There's someone who's been doing that?
Scanning.
Presenting logic.
That is correct. A boy with a loud voice. He mentioned something about me passing the quote-unquote Mind Kampf test. I am 100% certain that you are human, he added soon thereafter.
Either he is being polite, or there's something seriously wrong with the test. So Miyu, do you know why you're here? Are you part of the candidate pool applying as successor to the World Empire?
Scanning. Sorry, there is insufficient data to fulfill your information retrieval request. It seems that I have nothing in my memory bank originating from before today.
Oh, that's neat. She doesn't remember anything. That's very strange. And yet, here she is. This can't just be coincidence.
Affirmative. Why am I here? That I do not know. I already sense a feeling of general distrust towards me, but I assure you,
If you would allow me to interject.
I am just as uninformed as the rest of you about this situation. I have nothing to do with it.
So your claims are thus. You are not a world candidate, and you're also not an accomplice in our kidnappings.
Affirmative.
That is correct.
I mean, I guess if she were part of the kidnapping, she would just lie and say that she had a memory. That invariably leads to more questions. It also seems that you're unable to assert your innocence with complete certainty.
That is a fair observation. All I know now is my programming. And on that matter, it is modeled after a shared learning program. It is through interaction that I get the data needed to improve myself. Therefore, is there anything you wish to ask me? Something that falls outside the scope of memory.
Tell a knock-knock joke. Yes. Knock-knock.
Logical error detected.
Are you okay?
You're supposed to say who's there.
But why? A door or a similar obstruction does not exist between us. Further, both of us have the facial recognition capacity needed to identify the other.
Please, just say it.
Updating existing data.
Accessing free will drive, overriding logical cognition. Who's there?
Opportunity.
But opportunity doesn't have a physical form. Moreover, is your name not Blaze? Has my sound detection system been compromised?
This was totally worth it. Okay, I think I'll stop here. Just remember though, opportunity doesn't knock twice.
I think I understand the joke.
Bookmarking for future reference.
Nice one.
She makes a sound that vaguely resembles laughter.
Ha. Opportunity can indeed come more than once. So to say, it doesn't. Says it does. So to say it doesn't.
To say it doesn't is funny.
Oh,
Well, it was worth a shot.
wasn't making sense to me in a sentence.
A robot, huh? It's saying the joke was that saying that opportunity doesn't knock twice is wrong. And that's what she interpreted to be the joke.
Got a boss.
And she's not a candidate like the rest of us are.
Dun dun dun.
I wonder what her purpose is.
Confusion.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, she's done it well. For now, though, there's no point in letting yourself be preoccupied with those thoughts. You're nearly done meeting your colleagues in leadership. Only 2 to go. And those will just have to wait for the next episode.
Hooray!
This is going to be a really interesting cast. I'm also waiting to see, I'm hoping before the end of the prologue we
Get to do something?
get our like Monokuma introduction.
Yeah, because I don't know how long
Alright.
this goes.
Yeah, we'll have to find out.
I know, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to be even more excited about the fact that we have to wait for the
Yeah,
next chapter.
anticipation. All right, anyway, that's going to do it for us. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.